Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another Heyday video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the Halloween theme 2025 in Heyday. Yes, I know I'm making this video very late, but I want to apologize for that. But the reason is this time, Heyday team brought Halloween so differently. The main reason is that they brought the loading screen like pretty late, even though Halloween started on the 1st of October, which was also unusual because normally Halloween starts in like the middle of October. But this time, they started Halloween as soon as October started, but we did not get the loading screen until 20th of October, which unfortunately, now that I'm recording this video right now, I've just realized it's actually gone, which is such a shame, and I want to apologize again, guys. I hope you can forgive me for that, but I don't know why they're doing this. I miss the time when they used to bring that classic Halloween loading screen, so let's just have a look at the screen that they brought this year, and I'm just going to compare that to the ones they normally bring. Guys, so this is the loading screen that we got in the game this year. It started on 20th of October when we got this ghost event, and it stayed in the game for like 1 week. To be very fair, this is cool. I like it, but it's just not my favorite because it's not really giving me a lot of Halloween vibes. It's more like autumn vibes for some reason. However, this is the loading screen that they used to bring every year. This is like the classic Heyday Halloween screen with all the animals dressed up in their costumes. The dark clouds, the moon, the bats flying. This screams Halloween to me, and I very much prefer this rather than this. So this year, unfortunately, we did not get our classic Halloween screen, but we got this. Nonetheless, it's not bad. It's actually really cool. I love the fact that they're now customizing their loading screen, so let's see what they bring for the Christmas. Anyways, the first thing that I really love about Halloween in the game, it's actually the music, which is very nostalgic to me. Every time I listen to this music, it takes me back to 2016 when I first started playing Heyday, and that was my first proper Halloween, and it just brings so many memories, and I think the music is just very cool. So let's actually listen to the music for a moment. This is so cool. I love this so much. It's really cool. Yeah, and apart from the music, the whole atmosphere of your farm changes as soon as Halloween starts. One of the few things you're going to notice. This year, they also brought the ghosts over here, you can see. They've never done this before, so we were able to catch a lot of these ghosts, which I must say, I loved this introduction. I feel like it actually gives the farm a spooky vibe. And I'm going to collect my free diamonds, because we won our, the ghost event. Yes, so you will notice a bunch of things, like you can see the grass, the autumn leaves on the ground. This is actually part of the autumn theme, but it also stays in the Halloween theme. And you can see there's a lot like mist. And you're going to notice these jack-o'-lantern pumpkins on the trees, which I think it's very cool. And this is why I recommend you guys to not cut your trees, because they change their appearance anytime the season changes. And you can also probably notice the bats that are flying all around. So these are a few changes that happens during Halloween. Your atmosphere totally changes. It becomes more spooky and just more haunted. And coming to the haunted part, we also have the haunted fish. The fish in the lake actually changes during Halloween. You can see when I tap in the water, that's a 3-eyed fish. It's not 2-eyed, but rather 3-eyed. So I wonder what happened to the fish here. Have to been cursed by a witch? I don't know, but it's scary, and I think you should stay away from this water. And same way, there's a monster in the mine that actually stares in your soul. See? It doesn't come out. You could say these are bats. It could be a chicken. It could be an actual witch. It could be a real monster. And even if I blow the tools, it's not going to come out. It's just going to keep stirring. So that's kind of scary. And you can see the pumpkins, they've changed their appearance. Behind their house, you can see the pumpkins are growing. And also, when you plant the pumpkins, let me just show you guys, during the Halloween theme, it's a very cool little change, but I love this. You can see the pumpkins have the scary faces, and I feel like this is one of the best and the coolest Halloween changes they could ever bring. It's just really cool. And you can actually use these pumpkins as a design of your Halloween farm. You can kind of create like a little boundary with them, so I think that would be pretty awesome. Now, the best part, and probably my favorite part of the Halloween, is the animal costumes. When they get their custom costumes, I love this so much. So these are the classic Halloween costumes. Now, you do have the option to change it if you want, but I'm not going to do that. Anytime Halloween starts, I just put these costumes on because I love them. So chickens get the jack-o'-lanterns. Our cows have that witch costume. The sheep have become transparent. They've probably sold their souls to the devil. The pigs have become mummies, and our goats are Dracula or the vampires. If I have to select my favorite costume, I'm gonna go with the goats and the cows because that's just really cool. And I just love this costume, so it's really cool. Yeah, do I have any cow feed? Yes, I do. So I'm just gonna quickly feed my cows. Okay, perfect. Here we go. And you can see there's more ghosts appearing. This is the new feature. And I love this so much. I hope they bring this every year. Okay, why can I not tap on the ghosts? Yeah, so that's basically everything that changes in your farm. Let's actually get to the fishing area and see if there's anything different there. So again, the music also changes in the fishing area. If you guys want to listen to the music, you can go to the settings and turn it on. I like to play my game with the music on during the Halloween because I just love it. And see the bats are flying over here, and the trees have the jack-o'-lanterns, which is pretty cool. One thing I would love for them to do is to give the characters Halloween costumes, like the fisherman over here. And then if I go back, our farm visitors, Rose and Ernest, Tom, they should be wearing the Halloween themed costumes. Imagine how cool that would be. I would love that to happen. And of course, the valley. If they're supposed to bring a valley during autumn or Halloween, it should be Halloween themed. That's what I've been saying for ages. Right, in the town, again, the music changes. It's very cool. I love all the Halloween music. In the game, you can listen to it. And now, not a lot of things change in the town. It stays pretty much the same. There's a bunch of bats that are flying here and there, and you can see the mist, but that's also part of like the autumn theme. Again, nothing much in the sanctuary. The music changes. Again, I'd love for the town visitors to have Halloween themed costumes, or maybe Halloween themed shops and events. There's a lot of possibilities. There's so much that can happen, and I would just love for it to happen. And the Halloween theme is still on, but the loading screen has been changed. I'm not a fan of this. To me, playing any theme, loading screen is like a big part of it. If the loading screen is not that specific themed, I'm just not going to enjoy it that much. Well, I know it's not going to affect my game in any way, but I prefer the game to be like that. So I really hope the next year, if they plan to bring Halloween, they bring back the classic loading screen, or maybe they should let the screen stay for a while, like for 7 days. Come on, that's not a lot. And of course, you have a lot of these classic Halloween decorations that have been in the game for the past 12 years. Most of the Halloween decorations, unfortunately, if you're a new player, they cost diamonds. Very few cost coins. So stock up on your diamonds if you love Halloween, if you want to get them. I've spent a crazy amount of diamonds on Halloween decorations. If you want to spend money, they bring new decorations every year, newly themed. And I'm going to be honest, I'm just not a huge fan of the decorations this year. Like, these are okay, but it's not my favorite theme. I'm going to say that I love the creepy bed, but that was just it. Again, that's just my opinion. Yeah, so that wraps up my Halloween 2025 video. This should have been posted earlier, I know, and